Welcome back to the Rambling Psychic Podcast and back to our series of breaking down each sign's major arcana and what it means for that sign, but also what it means for all of us, in a reading. This is really why I'm doing it. Well, first of all, I feel like we should all know what our major arcana means. If you're into tarot, because we can learn so much from it. And also, if we receive this in a reading, you'll better understand like what it may mean for you. So let's talk about the Emperor, card of Aries. It is the fourth card of the major arcana in the tarot, and it is a powerful symbol of authority, structure, and the mature masculine principle. It represents the ability to create order from chaos and establish a stable, well-governed domain. So here's a breakdown of the Emperor's card's meaning. We'll do both the upright and reverse, but I also want to do its spiritual significance. So the Emperor is the father figure of the major arcana, much like the Empress is the mother figure. So, in the upright, it would be authority, structure, control, leadership, stability, discipline, fatherhood, logic, strategy, and ambition. In reverse, tyranny, excessive control, lack of discipline, immaturity, powerlessness, weakness in leadership, or inflexibility. The archetype is the ruler or the father. Astrology, of course, we know this is for Aries, ruled by Mars, by the way. And number 4, stability, foundation, structure, the material world. I should have added that into the other ones also because, I feel like numerology definitely plays a part. In the element, of course, is fire. And again, associated with Aries. So let's talk about the imagery on the cards and what does it mean or what is it representing for us. So the symbols on the card reinforce its meaning of worldly power and control. You'll see the emperor on like a stone throne. The throne is rigid and rectangular, representing an unyielding, logical, and structural approach to life. The stone signifies stability and permanence. You'll see the ram's head. The throne is often adorned with ram's heads, symbolizing the astrological sign of Aries, which embodies determination, courage, and the pioneering spirit. You'll see red robes and armor. The red robe signifies passion, energy, and really a decisive nature. And the armor underneath shows that he is always prepared to protect his domain and enforce his will. You could see an orb or a scepter. In one hand, he holds, I forget what it's called. It's an Egyptian symbol which represents his ability to create life-sustaining systems. What the heck is that called? Maybe it'll come to me. In the other hand, he holds an orb. This signifies his domain and his worldly authority. You'll see a mountainous background. The barren, rocky mountains represent the challenges that he has overcome. his unwavering resolve, and the steadfast, enduring nature of his rule. A small river or a stream may sometimes be seen, reminding the viewer of the underlying connection to the water, emotions, and the complementary energy of the Empress. Interesting. So, spiritual meaning. So while many see the Emperor as the card of external power, its true spiritual significance lies in self mastery and internal governance. So, mastering the inner world. The most profound spiritual interpretation is that the Emperor is not about ruling others, but about ruling oneself. It's the spiritual work of being disciplined and structure into your life, mainly your inner life, like emotions, your thoughts, and maybe your impulses. It's definitely about embracing the divine masculine. The emperor embodies the positive, or let's say divine masculine energy, which is responsible for action, logic, protection, and provision. This energy is in all people, regardless of gender. The card encourages you to honor and to express these qualities responsibly. It can be about creating boundaries. Spiritually, the card tells you to establish and to defend your personal and energetic boundaries. This is the foundation of self respect and self preservation, ensuring your inner realm is protected from external forces that might deplete or misuse your energy. So, it's also about responsibility and agency. It signifies taking full responsibility for your life, decisions, and the future. You are the architect of your own universe, and the spiritual path requires you to stop seeing yourself as a victim and to claim your stake. I talk about that all the time in our readings. Um, Another thing is structure for growth. Growth is not a cage, it is the foundation. Spiritually, the Emperor suggests that structure, routine, and discipline like meditation practices, prayer schedules, or consistent ethical behavior are necessary to channel raw spiritual energy, like the Fool, into tangible productive growth. So let's talk about the upright and reversed interpretation. So when the emperor appears in the upright, it's definitely a call to take charge and to apply a rational, disciplined approach. So in a practical reading, this suggests a time for strategic planning, establishing routines, and leading a project. It can represent a successful career, financial stability, or wise authoritative figure like a boss, mentor, or father who provides guidance. I get many times when I'm doing readings, I do pick up the emperor as some of your fathers who have crossed over. That's just in my readings. I don't know why I brought that up all of a sudden. Um, so, in a personal reading, it encourages you to be assertive, to set clear boundaries, and to use logic to solve a problem. It's a reminder that you have the internal strength and guidance to control the situation. However, when it's reversed, the Emperor indicates that power is out of balance. This can mean excessive control. This is the shadow side of the Emperor. Abuse of power, wanting, what do I want to say? It's definitely stubbornness, um, like my way or the highway. Like you are an internal figure that may be dominating others, willing or unwilling to compromise, or strangling creativity through, let's say, overly strict rules. This can mean a lack of control, immaturity. It can signify a lack of discipline, an inability to commit, or a retreat from responsibility, the opposite of the upright meaning. This can manifest as an avoidance of structure, emotional immaturity, or feeling powerless in your own life. The father issues. In relationship readings, a reversed emperor can sometimes point to unresolved issues with a father figure or a partner who is, let's say, overly controlling or emotionally distant. So, this is just a touch of the Emperor in the upright, reversed, and also the spiritual meaning. Again, I invite you to do a little 3-card spread, put the Emperor in the middle, and then randomly pull one card before and one card after, and just kind of see what the Emperor is telling you today. It's funny, I should have followed these all up with like a short little video. I still may. I still may. So anyways, that is our Emperor card of Aries. And when I see the Emperor and the Empress together in a reading, I always call them my power couple, especially in the upright. So I thank you, and I will see you in our next Major Arcana. Bye bye.